Okay. What's good, everybody? This is your girl Manny coming to you. I was gonna say real quick because I'm used to saying that, but we don't know how quick this video is really gonna be. But I want to talk about my recent experience of manifesting money. Which I don't want the focus to be about the money. Yes, that was my goal, and yes, I achieved it. But this is more, it's bigger than money. And what I really want to get out and express is that we really have to believe in ourselves, and we really have to use that inner power, that inner magic, that inner goddess quality, aspect that is within us. So I'm gonna try to make this short, but I'm gonna try to get as much detail in as much as I can. So the situation is, I needed some extra money. Okay, boom, there. I needed some extra money. I'm very good with my money. I manage my money very well, but just some unexpected things happened recently. So I got myself in a little money jam, which I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful that does not happen often. That's far and few in between, if at all. Okay, anyway. So boom, I need some extra money, right? I'm thinking to myself, I am a practitioner. I do practice. I practice and I work with, my intention, attention, law of attraction, all that good stuff. Bust out some candles, do what I gotta do, whatever. Okay, so that's what I do. At the end of the day, you have to practice what you preach. And a lot of people are walking around with this God complex, with saying, I'm a god, I'm a goddess, I'm this, I'm that, I can do this, do that, whatever. A lot of people saying that are just saying that. Like, people are just talking to be talking, because a lot of these folks are saying they're this and they're that, and their personal life is in shambles. Like, people are out here claiming they're practitioners and claiming that they do magic, they do spells, they can help you manifest this, but you're not even manifesting shit for yourself. So how are you going to turn around and manifest something for me? Like, come on now. Like, some of you out there need to get it together. And I ain't saying that my life is perfect, because nobody's life is perfect, but you can't sit here and be claiming that you're this and you're that, you do this and you do that, and your personal life does not reflect that. You're not even really living that life. You're not even really putting in the spiritual work. Now I feel like I'm channeling. I wasn't even trying to, but now I feel like I'm channeling. I don't know who I'm talking to, but somebody's gonna come across this who needs to hear it. You're out here faking and posing and acting like you're doing this and that. You're being watched. You are being watched. And I'm not going to sit here and say something bad's going to happen to you, but you're being watched. You're being observed. And every lie that you're telling, for every lie told, oh my gosh, it's going to come back to you, my guy. Because a lot of you are out here faking the funk. And a lot of you are out here trying to make it seem like you could really help change people's lives. And you're not. You're not putting in the work. You're not putting in the work for yourself, let alone them. You're half-assing services that you're offering. I don't know who this little piece is for, but Spirit just came through and made me give it to somebody. But let me calm down. Because that was totally unexpected. But, okay. Back to the story at hand. People are out here faking the funk. So I said to myself, when I got in my little jam, and I figured out I was in a jam, I'm thinking to myself, I slowly started to get into panic mode, which is natural. You know, you get a problem, you know, your first reaction is, oh fuck, damn, okay, how can I get out of this? Let me, you know what I'm saying? You get into that hustle mode, let me hustle and bustle, let me figure this out, boom, boom, boom. Okay, let me get this together now. And the way I am, I can't really rest until the problem's solved. That's just how I rock. I could chill a little bit when it's working its way, but I can't be 100% at ease until it's completely solved. So I'm thinking to myself, right? How can I get out of this? So I'm thinking maybe I can call some family members, ask for some money, ask to borrow some money. I could do this, I could do that. Woot, woot, woot. And I sat back for a second and thought, I'm like, hold up, man, I'm doing all this work. And mind you, I don't bullshit. I live this life for real. I get up in the middle of the night and be doing my work. There's times I'm doing work all day long. And I'm not trying to say that to brag or nothing, but I'm just letting it be known, nigga, I don't play with this. I really do this. And been doing it for a minute now. But it is what it is. Okay. So, but the point of me even saying that was, if I'm doing all of this work, sit back and manifest the money. You know what I'm saying? Stop. The first thing I wanted to do was go outside of myself. You feel what I'm saying? I wanted to go outside of myself. I wanted to be in control. I wanted to make sure that it gets done. And I had to stop myself. I'm so thankful for this experience, because it just really reminded me. I had to sit back and I had to stay calm. And I had to realize that I am the magician. I am the sorceress. I am the alchemist. No bullshit. There's plenty of times I made something out of nothing. This time is no different. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in panic mode because I'm trying to find a solution quickly. So, I'm rushing. But I had to sit back and really think, wait a minute. Calm down. Calm down. Everything's going to be all right. Take a breath. Take a breather. And let's really figure it out. And that's exactly what I did. So I sat back and I was like, bro, you do all this work Sit back and manifest this shit. You can't sit here and be trying to I kick out my little videos, I do my little work, it is what it is, boom boom boom. I do my thing, but you got to practice what you preach. If you really, you know what I'm saying, if you're really out here changing lives and changing your own life and etc., you gotta, you feel me? This is a perfect time to show and prove. Even though like I said, I did it before, but this was like, this time was a little different, and I'll come back to that. This time was a little different. So I calmed down, and let me I got my little notes here because I want to share some of the things that I did to manifest this. So what I did overall, I manifested $700 in less than 24 hours. Now, how many hours? Probably like, I don't feel like counting right now. I'm tired. It's still not even a 24-hour mark. So let's put it that way. So some of the things I did was, first, like I said, I had to calm myself down and calm my mind down, because the mind will start racing. Your lower self, ego, whatever you want to call it, will kick in full drive. And mine was definitely kicking in full drive. Like, you know how we play scenarios in our mind? And you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, if you're on your way to meet your boyfriend or something, like, you'll think of a scenario in your head. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to have a conversation with him and you play out the conversation in your head, like, my mind was doing the same thing, right? My mind was playing out scenarios, different scenarios that I can put myself in to get the money. Nothing crazy, but all the scenarios was me going outside of myself. It wasn't me attracting. It was me chasing. You feel me? And we don't chase. Okay? We do not chase. We attract. We magnetize. We bring it to us. We're not going out looking for it. The only place we look is within ourselves. And that's it. That's it. That's all. And we let what it is that we're trying to attract, let it fall on our laps. However, the universe decides to bring it in. So, like I said, my mind was thinking of so many situations outside of myself, and I had to stop them. And it was happening a lot. And I'm just like, bro, why? Like, my mind is just on overdrive. I had to keep calming myself down, and I had to reassure myself. I really had to sit back and talk to myself, which goes into positive self-talk. And it reminds me of Neville, which is how you say his last name? Goodard, I think. Which is somebody, pardon my, I don't got no water on me, but that's somebody who I started listening to when I got into the law of attraction. First, I think I would listen to Abraham Hicks first initially. But when I got put on Neville, Neville was a big part of me getting into the law of attraction and really doing my thing too, as far as Abraham Hicks. So, he has a video or a lecture, speech, whatever, on I think it's called mental diet or something like that. And he's pretty much talking about, how do you talk to yourself? the things you say to yourself in your mind. So I really had to sit down and have a conversation with myself. And I really was just like, self or ego, whatever. Like, I understand that you are, what would you say, fight or flight mode. Like, you are, you're anxious about the situation. You're scared. You want to protect us. I understand that because that's his role. It's like, I understand what you're trying to do, and I understand, that's your job. But I need you to calm down. Everything's okay. Everything's all right. It's already worked. The situation is already taken care of. And that goes into something else I've written in my notes. Giving thanks in advance. I was doing that all night. Off and on. All night. Thank you, universe, for taking care of my money problem. Thank you, spirit team, for all your assistance, your love, your help. Thank you for helping bringing this money into my bank account. Thank you for removing blockages to bring this money in for me, etc., etc. I was doing that all night, all morning. To be honest with you, off and on, just being grateful. And then I kept saying little affirmations. Another thing I've written down. Saying affirmations, just, I believe in myself. I believe that the universe is going to sort out. I believe the universe has, or how did I say it? Because I was saying it in a present tense. I wasn't saying like in future tense. The universe will sort it out. I was saying it will sort it out now. I'm sorry, I'm a little tired and tongue-tied, so I can't. But I was saying the situation is taken care of now, and I am very thankful and very happy that it is taken care of now. And that goes into something else I've written in my notes. Feeling joy. Feeling happy. That goes back to Neville too. What does it feel like? How would it feel if you really got the money? You know what I'm saying? How would it feel? What would you do? How would you react? And I just tried my best to be in that energy as much as possible. And there's times where I was like I said, my ego or lower self was like trying to low key pull me out of that. Like, girl, you are not about to get that money in time. Girl, it is not gonna happen. Etc., etc. And I had to stop myself. Don't entertain anything that is going to don't entertain opposing thoughts. Like, don't entertain anything that is opposite of what it is you're trying to achieve. Don't entertain it. Don't fall for it. Don't go along with it. When it comes in your head, just stop it and say something positive. Say the opposite and feel the opposite. And it's not going to be no one time done. It's going to be, you're going to have to do it repeatedly. Because even this morning, even when I was even on my way and waiting for the money, I was feeling super anxious. I was feeling like, oh my gosh, this may, you know what I'm saying? They're saying they're going to give it to me, but is it really going to happen? Because it's not in my hand yet. So it was just like, man, is it really going to work out? Blah, blah. And I had to calm myself down again, right then in the spot. I had to calm myself down, talk to myself, Take a couple deep breaths. Reassure myself that it's already taken care of. Don't trip. Stop tripping. You don't have to. It's already done. It's already done, but you just have to remind yourself, because that feeling will creep in. And when you entertain it, it's going to reverse everything, all the effort that you previously put in. So don't entertain it. Rebuke it. Refuse it. Okay? So I also want to say real quick how, like I said, I got $700, right? First, I only got $200. $200 wasn't even enough for what I really needed. $700 is more than enough for what I needed, to be honest. But $200 wasn't enough. But when I got that $200, I wasn't disappointed and I wasn't upset, but I was just like, damn, like I said, that ain't enough. That ain't enough. But I still sat in gratitude and I said to myself, okay, I have to make this work. This is what the universe is giving me right now. And I'm going to show as much gratitude as I can, because I didn't have to have this. I could have gotten zero. I could have got the big fat donut. Nothing. You feel me? So I was like, I don't know how I'm going to make this work, but it's still going to work out in my favor somehow. And I'm going to take this little $200. And I'm thankful for this $200. And it is what it is. I went on about my day. So I'm in my office busting out some videos, right? I get done. My phone's ringing. It's an out-of-state number. And when I'm looking, I'm like, bro, the area code is the same number from my bank. So I'm like, what the hell? And I wasn't sure if it was my bank or not. Really, I was not sure at all. But it ended up being my bank. Boom, boom, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Next thing you know, I got $500 in my checking account. So I'm like, what the hell? Now that was completely unexpected. I mean, don't get me wrong, the $200 was unexpected. And then I found out I was going to get it. So I was like, okay. Well, I found out I was going to get some money. I didn't know it was $200. When I found out it was $200, I just said what I said. So, hey, I knew I was going to get some money. The $500, like, I'm not going to say I thought that was the end of me getting some money. But I just, like I said, in my mind, I was like, okay, I got this $200. I'm going to make this $200 work. And I'm not going to trip on anything else. Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to let the situation go and just let it play out however it needs to play out. And then next thing you know, a couple hours later, this $500 gets transferred into my checking account. Moral of the story. You are powerful. But you have to do your work. Things can fall in your lap after you do what you need to do. Because people always say, things don't just fall in your lap. Things do fall in your lap. After you do what you need to do. I did my part. And my part was saying my affirmations. My part was believing in myself. My part was being in a joyful and loving frequency throughout this time period. keeping my vibration up, feeling good, thinking positive, being positive. Even when it looked like it didn't go in my favor, still being positive, still showing gratitude. Again, manifested $700 in less than 24 hours. Again, it's not really about the money. It's the fact that everything worked in my favor. And I did what I had to do on my end. I didn't do anything criminal. I didn't steal from nobody. Nothing like that. I sat back and I said to myself, if I'm really about this shit, this law of attraction and fucking manifesting and hell, if you want to call it spell work, you can call it that too. But if I'm really about that, I need to show and prove that I'm about that. And that's what this experience was about for me. So, I hope, what am I at? I'm at 26 minutes. I hope that you could take something away from this. I hope that it can encourage you and motivate you to keep going, keep doing what you need to do. I mean, you don't have to, like if you're new into really doing deliberate manifesting, attracting, you don't have to do everything I did. There's plenty of different ways to manifest. But a lot of what I did is real quick. As I slept, I listened to a recording about financial increase as well. I just want to throw that out there. So again, you don't have to do what I do, but I'm just letting you know what I did these past however many hours. So of course, I'm very grateful that everything worked out, and I'm grateful for this experience. I know that I'm powerful. I know that I know how to make something out of nothing. And I think this is one of the quickest. This is one of the quickest, because like I said, I'm still not even at the 24-hour mark. I'm like hours away from 24-hour mark, so this is pretty dope. But I'm gonna wrap this up. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all for your support, your love, and all that good stuff. And shoot, that's it. I guess I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.